Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the magical evening we have in store tonight. Here in the Intermediate Division, we have the Delmarva Dandy Popes taking on the Pennsylvania Pythons. It's going to be an interesting one, going to be a great one that you're not going to want to miss, and one that is all going to be here on the SPL Network. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Darth, and let's get to know these two on the opposing sides of the ice. Sorry, I just took a nap. I'm awake, and I'm ready for it. Let's see how this one leans and rocks with it. Louise, Jazea, Solus, Proto-Man, Shalissa, a stacked roster from Pennsylvania, but one that won't be equally matched with Delmarva's firepower down there on the ice. Unglued Snail, Wayne Glensky, Pino, T-Rax, and Great. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be a fantastic one. It's the 5th of March. I did not update the date, but we'll just look past that and pretend like nothing's ever even happened. Yeah, Jazea's been one of the 3 stars for as long as I can remember so far this season. Really just playing the full 200 feet of ice, playing it well. I think he played 5 games last week, but because of the Chicago Slap Daddies disband, he only played 4. I did not get a 3-star this week, but he was very close. I think Jazea actually leads the league in goals and points. So if there's going to be anybody on the ice to make a difference here tonight, it's going to be him. 77 goals on the season, 106 points so far on his 14 games played. A sure shot for the Soft Hands Award and the Carry Award, just all in the same. But also down on the ice is going to be the one and the only. I don't know if Unglued Snail is going to be down there or not, actually. Unglued Snail is 10th in saves in the Intermediate Division. If he's going to be down there, it's going to be a brick wall back between the pipes. If not, I don't know what's going to happen. Delmarva Dandy Popes having Wayne Glensky. Glensky, one of the best offensive talents down in the Intermediate Division, of course, as many of you know. Plays 200-foot game pretty well, pretty spectacularly. His passing game is second to none. And my player to watch from the Popes is in fact Wayne Glensky. But as we get closer and closer to the drop of the puck here this evening, we'll have to bide our time and wait. It does not look like Louise is going to be playing tonight. Does not look like Snail is going to be playing tonight. Pino might be getting the nod for the Delmarva Dandy Popes, as it looks like T-Rax will be out as well. That is the word on the street I'm getting. But let's take a look at the previous 5 from both of these teams. Pennsylvania Pythons having the only red mark on the board here between the two of them. Of course, that coming to the Charlotte Wildcats. Charlotte defeating the Pythons 8-10. It'll be interesting. I've said that way too many times today. I need to stop it. Delmarva Dandy Popes on a hot streak right now, not finding a loss for quite a while. A heavy sum of games, might I add. And it might not be tonight. It might be tonight. Who's to say? Right now, both of these teams are very close in their standings. We'll get more into that here in a time allotted for it. Delmarva Dandy Popes a game behind the Pythons, and gonna be close. Gonna be great. Of course, Pythons having 14 games played. Delmarva having 13. It'll be interesting to see. it'll be a grand one to see which one of these teams comes out on top. If they do, it looks like Delmarva will be jumping up on top in terms of the standings. But last time these two teams met up, Delmarva Dandy Popes taking a 9-8 win over top of Pennsylvania, and they might be doing it again tonight. It might not. Only time will tell. Yeah, Delmarva has not found a loss in quite some time. It looks like the last time they lost was February 20th. Seven games straight they've won. 8 games ago they played Neapolitans, and that one turned out to be a 12-3 slaughter against them. They won 6 straight, my bad. The New York Nightwings took a game off of them back on the 20th as well. Not a night for Delmarva down there February 20th, losing all 3 of their games that night, it looks like. But looking to change the fate of the Stars here tonight. 6 straight, trying to make it 7. As we take a look down towards center ice, we got Pino in the lobby for the Popes. We got Proto-Man out there for the Pythons, and it's going to be a slugfest at its finest, if I do say so myself. Yeah, as we wait for the teams to get funneled into the lobby, let's take a look at the standings as they are currently. First place, we got the Pennsylvania Pythons, 14 games played, 10 wins, 4 losses, 20 standing points, a game ahead of the Delmarva Dandy Popes. Delmarva with a win here will take that first place spot due to the head-to-head standings tiebreaker. Underneath them, we have the Charlotte Wildcats in the last promotional spot with 14 games played, tied with the New York Night Wings. Both of those teams having 14 standing points, 7 wins on the season, but the game in hand by the Wildcats gives them that spot regardless. Of course, underneath them, we have the Toronto Seals, 2 games back from the Night Wings and the Wildcats. Seals and Drinkers are right now tied. Drinkers having the low ball on that one in the relegation spot, and the last relegation spot goes to the Bob Cajun Catfish with 5 standing points on the season. But yeah, our focus is at the top of the ball. The Pythons, the Popes, the 2 Ps taken to the ice here tonight. Proto-Man Solus in the lobby now for the Pythons. No idea. 5 men on the roster down there for the intermediate division, and just trying to get more availability across the board from all sides of the ice, and looking to do that through a couple extra men on the roster sheets. But yeah, this is the only game here tonight, so they better put on a show for us or else. Yeah, last season, Luis was the captain of the Phoenix Flare down in the open division. He handed the keys over to one of his buddies, and so they're controlling that. The Tides of the Ocean down there in his stead. Josiah last season was a challenger player up for the Pittsburgh Vipers. They promoted up into the Pro Division. He was cut from the roster during the regular season. Of course, Solus here. He's a former El Paso Coyote. He used to play the intermediate division. He was going to play open. He was looking around free agency here at the beginning of the season, but he ended up landing on the Pennsylvania doorstep. He's on the roster now. Proto-Man earlier this season was playing for the Ottawa Orbit, helped them get into the Challenger division during the preseason play-in. And so after a few turns of the leaf, a few words to the managers, he ended up getting sent down to Pennsylvania's stead. Alongside him is Shalissa, also from the Challenger Division last season, played for the Pittsburgh Vipers for a short spell. They got promoted up. Shalissa's spot is now held by Christian FF in the Pittsburgh's upper division. This is technically Pittsburgh's B team, but that's the history behind Pennsylvania's roster. Is it just these laptop speakers, or are you using a different mic? I don't know. Let me unplug it and plug it back in. Is it fine now? I don't know. I could just be sitting way too close to it. I could have also messed up my Is that better? Alright. I might have just been sitting way too close to the microphone. Yeah, I might have just been sitting way too close to it. I had this set up for the SBL Post to Post. By the way, if you don't know, that happens every day at 2 p.m. Whether or not there's news to talk about will relate to how long that is on the air. So far, so good. That's all I gotta say about it. But yeah, we got 3 men in the lobby for the Pennsylvania roster. We got Proto-Man Solus and Josiah ready to take to the ice. For the Popes, we got Pino and Great. How can I join a team? We are almost at the end of the regular season right now. Your best bet would be next season, which I don't know if we have a date for that quite yet. That is what we consider to be a later problem. But right now it's week number 5 out of 6 regular season weeks. Our weeks in SPL start on Wednesday, end on Sunday. And so, yeah, tomorrow is the last day of week number 5. Yeah, we'll announce it all in league announcements. If you join the Discord, you'll automatically get the role that'll give you notifications for stuff like that in the league announcements. Normally in the off-season, we release a roadmap of when we will be releasing signups, when we're going to be closing signups, when the divisions will be finalized, when the schedules will be released, and when the next season starts. Yeah, that's normal route of operations. We also have a lot of off-season tournaments. Not sure what our off-season festivities are going to be this season. Last season we had our first SPL major. Pittsburgh Vipers ended up taking the cake on that one. I think it was a $200 prize pool that they elected to not take in cash, but rather in pucks. So that was interesting. Never thought I'd see the day that happens. But alas, it was there back in January. We also had a few more other off-season tournaments. We had the few 2v2 tournaments. It looked like Mason Kyler won both of those. And a few triples trials. I think we had 3 of those during the off-season last time around. We had a whole month of a break. It was fabulous. I got a lot done myself, and it was a much-needed one, might I also add. But yeah, I don't know entirely what's going to happen this off-season, if it's going to be a long one, if it's going to be a short one, what all we're going to have in the book for... what we're going to do during the offseason. A lot of people want to just have a 2v2 league structure and have a competitive platform for that. Snail is coming. Okay, thank goodness. Word on the street. Straight to you guys. But yeah, this is a topic for SPL Post to Post. SPL Post to Post happens every day at 2 p.m. to keep you in the loop in SPL and Slapshot related news. Gonna take a look at that. Twitch.tv/DarthTaxhill. That's really where you can find it. As I am Darth, that is my personal channel. I have not set up a post-to-post Twitch channel quite yet, because that's just too much work, and I don't have enough phone numbers to go around verifying every account that I'm trying to run. Yeah, the Pythons have been here for a while. I think Snail's just running a little late, getting off work a little bit later than he was expecting to. We got Great, we got Pino. We also have Protoman, Solus, and Josiah in the lobby. So we got 5 out of a possible 6 to start this match, unless I'm going to be an emergency dresser, which is not a thing in the SPL. Don't let me mislead you on that one. But, yeah. Darth, how'd you come up with your username? I like Star Wars, so Darth, and I can't remember what language it is. Taxil is, I think, Polish for something. It's been a very long time. I just spent a while on Google Translate until I found something that sounded neat, and I went with it. But yeah, I was probably like 14 at the time. So it's too late to change it. Third Star Wars episode. That's a hard one. I like them all. Episode 5 is pretty good, though. That question varies with everybody, depending on what order they saw the movies in. As if they saw the prequels first, then the originals, they're gonna like the prequels more. Just because, you know, they're not gonna like the original trilogy as much, just because the special effects, you know, die down and it's more story intensive. But I don't even know what kids are gonna say nowadays with the sequels. Yeah, my favorite would be Empire Strikes Back, then probably Revenge of the Sith. Just because you can't top the lightsaber combat in Episode 3. 3 in theaters was dope, right? Rogue One is a little underrated. I really like it. A lot of people hate it, though. Same thing with the Solo movie. I don't have a movie that I dislike, which is saying a lot because everybody hated the sequels. Yeah, alright, everybody's in the lobby. Snail, Pino, great. Gonna be your starting lineup for the Delmarva, Dandy, Popes, Protoman, Solus, Josiah out there on the ice for the boys in green. Everybody's ready to rock, ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice for 15 minutes of Slapshot. Popes on the right. Pythons on the left. The puck's dropped. The game is on. And time is ticking. Snail getting this dumping. Jazea back behind his own cage to pick this one up. Leans topside, finds Solus with it. Solus here in the neutral zone, forced to backhanding this one down into the near side corner. Snail, near side to Pino, goes off his flow into the pocket of Jazea. Jazea here taking his time with the puck down to the near side, trying to get a step on Great. Great here with a nice backhand shot, hits the post. That one rings down the near side and wide. Good forehand shot. Solus with a touch, goes off Snail. Solus back in the neutral zone, off the backhand hook, not able to send that one packing. Jazea here with it now back at his own blue line, looking down the near side, finds Solus off the backhand, slapped away by Snail back behind his own goal line. Protoman, Solus, near side, off the backhand, out to the point, finding Jazea out at the red line. Just taking his time, backhand shot, rifles that one wide. Solus fed out to the point, going off Great over to Snail. Snail dangle, shoots, scores! And we got our first goal in the back of the twine. The Delmarva Dandy Popes getting it done on offense. Great stuff. Great shot and a great goal by Snail. And a beautiful read, might I add. 50 seconds into the first. The goals are 1-0. Guys in red putting it to bed. Shot hits the far side, and that one goes wide. Great in the corner. Finding its way off Solus, out to the point. Finding its way off Protoman with a nice shot, but great there, standing on his angle. Able to keep that one from coming to be. Solus off the backside of his own cage finds Jazea. Jazea off Solus, sent wide by Pino along the boards. Jazea trying to find a way in. Protoman with a shot. Snail with a save. Holds W, shoots, goes wide of the netting, and he wants a mulligan. Oh my goodness, 3:37 remains in the first. It could have been 2-0, but Snail does not take those charity goals. Man, Jazea, topside. Snail off the backhand, hitting off his hip down to the near side. Saved out in front of the paint, and Solus not any the wiser. Here with it now, looking towards the top side of the ice. Solus to the near. Off the backhand, stopped by Snail. Jazea out to the point, cycled out to Protoman. Shooting, going off the near side into the corner. Solus with a nice touch, getting that one loose out in front of the enemy cage. Great coming out the other way for the Delmarva Dandy Popes, trying to drive on. Solus is a solid object. The puck did not transpire through him. Solus over to Protoman. Protoman holding it on the panhandle, letting it sizzle a little bit. Gets this one top side back out to Solus. Protoman near side. Loosened up, able to make that one off the boards. Jazea here with possession, going to quarterback the play. A forehand pass out to Solus. Nice save there by Snail. Jazea, Snail, going off Solus. Big save there. This one comes out the other way. Jazea back in his own defensive end here with possession. Jazea off the backhand, fed out to Solus. Solus off the forehand, rips it into the near side corner of the Delmarva zone. Protoman cycled out to Jazea. Jazea dangles. Nice save there by Great out of the face-off dot. Now one will trickle just wide of the Pennsylvania netting. Solus back in his own defensive end. Looks at the top side for a little bit of a leak out. Great forcing him down the near side. Pino here trying to drip that one down in the offensive zone. The trackpad is starting to hurt him. Down along the enemy end wall. Solus able to find this one out to Jazea. Jazea here 2-on-1. A forehand opportunity. Snail just applies the pressure and it's just too hot to handle. Pino with a shot goes off the far side and that one rings wide. Jazea pocketing this one down to the near side wall, trying to get away from Pino. Pino trying to force him out to the end wall, or the far side wall. Jazea's pass gets a little loosened up along the way. Solus here with a backhander. Snail steals, shoots, scores from the neutral zone, and that's 2 for the Delmarva Dandy Popes. A good steal once again, a great shot, and that bot practice is really paying off in the staging server. 1:48 remains in the first. 2-0 here in Delmarva. Jazea shoots that one off the end of the wall, finding his way off. Jazea with a forehand shot. Goal from the neutral zone. He brings it back within 1. It's 2-1 at the Vatican Arena. Good shot from the red line. Jazea had a true one. He cuts that lead right in half. 1:30 remains here in the first period of action. Good shot goes off Snail into the far side corner. Jazea here with it now, looking down and around town. Forehand pass off the boards, finding its way off Solus. Great here with a shot, goes off the far side of the cage and wide. Jazea, Snail to the near side, pockets that one off the backhand, out to the point, just out of the reach of the defenseman. Great, topside, Pino backhand into the offensive zone. Protoman the first touch on this one. Pino getting a better touch on that one. Jazea coming out of the zone, breaking free. Great, trying to stop him in his stead, not able to do so. The far side point battle comes to a conclusion as Great sends this one out to the neutral zone. Pino with a shot goes wide of the cage. Protoman with 54 on the clock. Snail steals, shoots, hits the defenseman. Great save there, back between the pipes. Protoman standing tall, stopping that one, frozen in its footsteps. Solus off the backhand, looking to take this one down across the grain. Great there, getting that one into the offensive zone for Delmarva. Great steals, looking for the shot, not able to get that one through Protoman. And that one will be sent down into the near side corner. Proto Man out of the zone. Snail here with a stop. Looking for the chop down low, going off Pino's cheekbone. And that one will be sent out of into the zone. Pino shoots, scores, and we got another goal for the Popes down on the ice. It's a 3-piece treat. Just hold your stick out in the crease. Good things will come. Pino finds a few rebounds in a juicy one as he scores a third for the boys in red here tonight at the Vatican Arena. 3-1. Delmarva leading Pennsylvania. Jazea looking to make the difference. Not able to get that one through the solid object that was Snail. Jazea shooting. Saved by Gray. Snail there pinches that one out to Pino, and that one sent out of the defensive zone. 5 seconds remain here in the first period of action. Most of it's come out for the boys in red. Nice shot, but that will do it for the first period. Good stuff from both sides of the ice. 2 goals of difference at the end of one. It's 1-3. Pythons down by 2. Wayne Glensky enters the ring and spotted Pino. They've got their work cut out for them. Pythons are going to have a troublesome match across the ice. Fire up the empty net counter, Darth. Alrighty. Second period of action is ready to rock and ready to roll. So we take this one back down to the ice. A fresh 5 minutes on the clock, and the time is ticking. 3-1. To start us off here, Wayne Glensky on the ice. Pino on the bench to start us off here in our second chapter of play. Solis with a chop towards the net, not able to find that one come to fruition. This one's brought down the near side of the ice. Jazea here with a shot. That one's stopped away by Snail. Jazea back on the defensive backswing for this one. Looking to take this one towards the top side of the ice. Off the top side boards. Here's Solis. Solis at the red line. Looking for the backhand pass. Wayne Glensky here with it now. The only Pope in uniform, might I add. Jazea. Off the backhand, shot goes off great, back on the defensive swing. Proto Man cycled out to Jazea. Jazea here off the backhand, forehand shot into the near side corner. Here's Solis battling against Snail. Snail here off the backhand, stopped by Proto Man. Proto Man shooting, nice save there. I think Wayne Glensky was the one awarded that one. Proto Man out to the point, finding his way off Jazea at the red line. Drives onto the far side, a good shot from the slot, not able to get that one through. Great here controlling it for the time being. Back on the defensive end. Proto Man to Solis. Solis shooting, going wide off the defenseman. Back along the end wall. Solis finds his way to whip this one topside. Jazea all alone shooting, going through the crease and uncontested into the corner. Wayne Glensky stopped by Solis. Solis off the back end. Able to get the dangle, get some elbow room to work with out to Jazea. Jazea controlling at the far side point, looking to bring this one down center avenue. Not having a whole lot of luck with it. Snail able to pinch that one out of the defensive end and back into the Pennsylvania territory. Hot on his heels, Jazea trying to get away from Snail. Snail forcing that one loose. Solis back. He'll control it. Snail. Wayne down to the near side. Wayne going to control this one off the backhand. Sends this one top side to no man's land. Jazea with a shot going off a body wide of the cage. That one would have been a sure shot. Highlight reel goal. 3-4 remains here in the second. 1-3 is still our score. Solis here looking for this wraparound. Maybe a little bit of a layup. Good forehand shot, but that one goes off the body and wide. Snail with a shot. Nice save by Jazea. Jazea off of Wayne. Proto Man trying to get this one free as well. Proto Man to the top side, finding his way at the Solis along the far side wall. Gets this one off the tip of his stick. Snail against Wayne. Wayne steals it away in the offensive zone. Snail helping him along as this one's brought back out in front. Good shot, but a better save by Proto Man. This one will be coming back up from Pennsylvania. Snail forcing that one to be fumbled. Proto Man recovering with that one. Snail stops, looks to pull this one down the near side across the grain. Top side, finds his way out to Wayne. Wayne cycled back out to his own defensive point. Great top side, out to Wayne, down in the corner. Bringing this one down along the enemy end wall. Solis back on the defense to recalibrate. Snail, neutral zone. Brings this one down the near side. Forehand ripper, not able to stick it into the twine. Wayne out to the point. Great, they're returning that one right back to the sender. Wayne Glensky back behind the enemy cage, looking to bring this one down. A little bit of style, a little bit of pizzazz. Great, off Proto Man. Wayne pulls, shoots, saved by Jazea high in the slot. Jazea here with it now with 1:53 to work with. Fed down the near side, shot, scored! Rings that one off the iron, and that one sticks like a bomb. What a shot, what a pass, straight down the line. Proto Man knows exactly what to do with that out at the near side point. 1:51 remains here in the second. The difference is back down to 1. Wayne whips it off the backhand out to Great. Right off the backhand, top side, out to Snail. Snail shooting, going wide off the near side into the corner. Wayne Glensky cycles that one back out to the captain. Snail back out to the point. Great with an out onto the near side, going off the hip of Wayne Glensky, going over to Protoman. Wayne Glensky not going to be deterred off the forehand, saved by Jazea on that shot attempt. That'll be shut down into the near side corner. Great here at the red line, looking to dangle his way past one, over to Wayne. Wayne with a shot, goes off a body, and that one goes out to Protoman. Wayne Glensky with a little turnover of his own, but he turns that one right back over to the boys in blue. Jazea here for the Pythons. We're going to bring this one out to the far side. Wayne Glensky forcing his hand, forces the fumble, shoots, scores, and Snail with a hat trick. For the fourth time tonight, the Delmarva Danny Popes find themselves on the board. And Snail lighting up the goal light like it's a Christmas tree. It's 4-2 in the second, with 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining. Jazea back to the defensive end. Wayne Glensky trying to force that one loose. Jazea here with it now off the backhand. Shot goes down the straight over to Snail. Snail here trying to get a hold of this one. Solis trying to pull that one back for the boys in blue. Wayne Glensky clogging it up in the corner. Solis with a shot. Snail with a save. Jazea pulls, shoots, and that one's going in as Protoman sweeps it under the rug after the second try. Initial shot by Jazea out of the point. Stopped Stone Cold Steve Austin, but Wayne Glensky dashes it out of the way at the last second. And that's all they wrote. 37 seconds remain in the second period of action. It's 3-4 with a difference of 1 at the Vatican Arena. Solis with a shot, rings out one off the iron to the far side. Great. Off the side of the cage, Solis shoots, scores! And we're dead knotted at 4 here in the second. 25 seconds remain. The defense just at a loss for wares on the Delmarva side. And where pressure is applied, cracks will form. Pennsylvania taking advantage of all of them right now. Solis with a shot. Snail there with a good save. Wayne Glensky off the backhand, fed out to Great. Great here down the near side point, looking to bring this one back defensively. Snail here with a bank pass out of the zone, finding his way over to Great. Great off the backhand, fed over to Wayne, shoots, scores! And they get the goal right back where it came from. Delmarva down to business. Wayne Glensky netting his first of the night with a great assist by both Snail, his captain, and his teammate Great. And 8 seconds to go, 5-4 down at Vatican Arena. And that will do it for the second period of action. 4-5, Delmarva able to take out this lead and hold on to it for dear life here tonight. Delmarva at 5, Pennsylvania at 4. Needless to say, a lot of offense from both sides of the ice, untapped offensive potential. The takeaway game is in favor of the Pythons, as is eminent, but all 6 parties are ready to rock. All 6 parties are ready to roll. We're back down on the ice for this last period of action here in regulation. Pythons on the left, Popes on the right. Puck's dropped, the game's on. Wayne Glensky back in his own defensive end, looking to take this one out for a joyride. Forehand across the grain, stopped by Jazea. Jazea shooting, going off the far side and wide. Solis trying to get a hold of that one. Proto with a shot, that one goes wide into the corner. Proto-Man back out to Jazea. Jazea to Solis. Solis here, the former El Paso Coyote, getting this one down low, going off Proto-Man to the top side. Snail with a pinch out to the point. Solis controlled down to the near side, finding his way back off Jazea into the neutral zone for some breathing room. Wayne Glensky getting a touch out to the top side, chops this one out to Snail. Snail with a shot, stopped by Jazea. Jazea controlling this one down to the near side wall, looking for the cross-screen pass out to the far side point. Proto-Man with a scoop off the back end, not able to send that one packing. Solis, Jazea pulls, shoots, nice save off the face of his teammate. Proto-Man just caught in the lane at the wrong time in the wrong place. Jazea to the top side. Taking his time back for Pennsylvania off the forehand, sends it down the straight, finding its way off Solis. Solis stopped by Snail. Snail keeps that one in the offensive zone and offensively minded. Jazea lost to Wayne Glensky. Wayne now to the far side point, looking to keep this one in possession for the boys in red. Off the back and shoots, scores! Runs the gauntlet, has nothing but benefits to reap from it. 6-4 in the Vatican. Great shot by Wayne, a great result at the end of the day, and you can't be happier if you are him. 2 goals the gap. Delmarva growing their lead right back to where it was back in the second. Pythons over to Solis, shooting this one wide off the end glass, finding his way back off Great. Great here with 3:38 remaining here in the final period of regulation. The dump down, tactical one over to Wayne. Wayne here down to the near side, trying to get this one peeled off the forehand out to Snail. Snail with a forehand shot. Nobody there to help deflect that one on target. Solis off the backhand out to Jazea. Jazea here with a 2-on-1 out to Proto-Man. Proto-Man off the backhand, control, shoot, scores! And that's a goal number 5 for the Pennsylvania Pythons. A great backhand control. Snail not able to knock it loose. And that's what happens when you get your hands stuck in the peanut butter jar. It's 5-6 in Delmarva with 3:20 remaining here in the third. Wayne Glenski down the near side. Josiah looking to pull this one off the backhand. Snail stopping, pulling, shooting, goes off the post, scores! Wayne Glenski able to find a way through the tunnel without a flashlight. After a few chucks against the bucket, he finds a way to get that alley-oop intact. 7-5. Delmarva Dandy Popes back on top by 2. Solis holds, shoots, almost able to control that one and corral that one back into the saddle. Snail to the top side. The captain of Delmarva finds Great out at the point. Pass down to the near side. Wayne Glenski here with possession. Shot goes through traffic into the far side corner. Out to the point. Snail not able to tame that beast. Just a little too hot to handle. Down to the near side. Here's Wayne Glenski. Backhand back out to his captain. Snail off the side of his own cage. Solis there trying to capitalize on this opportunity as he chops this one loose. Down to the near side. Backhand out to Josiah. Josiah pulling. Looking for the snipe. Not finding an angle he likes. Will dump this one into the near side corner. Wayne Glenski taking his time. Back in the Delmarva defensive end. Protoman steals. Not able to find the pop shove it he wanted to get. That one shot off the side of the cage and wide. Snail back in his own corner. Solis there to challenge him. Solis backhand over to Josiah. Josiah here for Pennsylvania. Trying to retreat this one back for a little bit of possession time. 2:07 remains here in regulation. 2 goals the difference. Pennsylvania down against Delmarva. Solis shoots, scores! The little pull, the little scoop, a little hook shot. A little bit of a fadeaway, some might even say. Great setup there by Josiah and a great finish on top of that by Solis. 6-7. Pennsylvania not going anywhere. Josiah controls out to Solis. Solis with a feed out in front. Wayne Glenski there ready for that one. Shoots this one out off a body. Now it'll trickle down the full 200 foot of ice. Out in front. Solis chops this one back to Delmarva's end. Snail fed down the near side, finding its way through a few bodies into Wayne Glenski. Nice control there by Great out in front of the cage, but not able to send that one through the traffic. Josiah out across Solis, going off a Snail. Snail to the top side, goes down the length. Josiah here with a nice control, taking this one top side. A shot goes wide of the cage. Snail, Protoman. Protoman off the end wall, finding his way over to Snail. Snail here with a step on this one, gets this one down the straight. Wayne Glenski with an opportunity, tries to throw it out in front. Great save there by Josiah. Snail back at the red line, looks down across the green to the top side. Wayne Glenski dangles with it, taking this one down low. Josiah forcing him into the corner. Wayne Glenski saying, no, I'm my own man. He'll take it out in front. Good save there by Josiah. Snail whiffs on that shot. Wayne, Josiah out to the neutral zone. The battle continues between the two Titans out at center ice. Josiah here with 55 seconds here in the third period. Clock, 1 goal is at the gap. Shot goes off the far side and wide. Wayne Glenski there tending the crease pretty neatly into the corner. Here's Wayne. Over to Snail. To the top side. Great trying to get a hold of that one. Protoman here knocks it loose down to the near side wall. Solis not able to take the puck with him on his journey. Still was a spiritual one. 35 seconds remain in the third. Josiah to Snail going off the far side over to Wayne. Wayne with 30 on the clock. Solis trying to get a hold of this one in the wall. Into the corner. Here's Protoman down to the near side. Last time these two teams met up, it was 8-9. Delmarva ended up on top back in February. And it looks like this one might be another 1 goal difference. Wayne Glenski controls going off Josiah. Josiah down to the near side, gets a step. No, Snail just forced a fake illusion. He'll dump this one down. 7 seconds remain. Wayne Glenski causing havoc back in the defensive side for Pennsylvania. It's now or never. With 2 seconds, shot scores. Snail with the insurance marker, and that's going to be all she wrote tonight. A good game from both sides of the ice, and Snail with the final nail in the coffin. A little punch to the gut. A great offensive game from both sides of the ice, but that is going to do it here this evening. 6-8, the final score, and a hefty one. Great performance. First home ice appearance we've seen so far this season on the SPL Network from the Delmarva Dandy Popes. Great stuff. Nothing to hang your heads about. And great talent from both sides of the ice. Of course, Delmarva Dandy Popes are now first in their division. And, yeah. Taking a look at the team-based stats. 6-8, the final score. 19 shots for the Delmarva Dandy Popes. But, of course, Pennsylvania controlled the puck for the majority of the game. Had the better passing and the better neutral zone game. But if you don't hit your shots, things tend to work out as we saw fit down there on the ice here this evening. A 5 posts hit, all of them from Pino for the Delmarva Dandy Popes. I am sure of it. Yeah, enough said. 11 saves from both sides of the ice. It's not like neither side was playing any defense. As, well, let's get a look at the personal stats. Who did what during the game? Pino with a great game, 1 goal. I think he was the secondary goal of the night. Nope, Snail had the first 2. Pino had the third. Snail had the fourth, I believe, for his hat trick to be completed. But, yeah, Snail, player of the match. You don't get to see his stats because the stats parser said no. But he had 4 goals on the night. He's my player of the game. He's the main reason I think the Delmarva Dandy Popes came out with the victory here this evening. Of course, Josiah 6 saves out of the 11 for the Pittsburgh or the Pennsylvania Pythons. But yeah, 2 minutes 24 seconds of possession times. Nothing to snuff at. Solis almost with a minute himself, outdoing everybody on the Popes side of the ice. But yeah. But that's all I was prepared for. That's all I saw on the website before we went live. So that's all I'm going to do here this evening. And with that being said, thank you to all of our supporters out there for the Slapshot Premier League and the SPL Network. Eli, Irvion, Laugh Track, JStronics, Fizz, Min, Gubby, and I can't remember who I'm missing. There's one other name. There's one other name on our legendary list. Messiah, that's who it is. Thank you to all of you guys. If your name's on the list, you're special. Even if you're not, you're at least a little bit special. You're here, join alongside me to watch some Slapshot. Not something a lot of people can say they've done, might I add. But yeah, if you want on this list, anybody that subs to the channel gets put onto the list of the broadcast after, as I can't update this live, but I can update it during post and during the downtime out there on the ice. But yeah, good stuff tonight. Pythons, Delmarva, always a great matchup. Maybe we'll see them in the playoffs, maybe we won't. It'll be tough to say. First place with the best record in the intermediate division between both conferences gets an automatic bye into the Challenger division at the end of the season. So that spot is really coveted. And we'll see which team ends up with it at the end of the season. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to the SPL Network. I'm Darth, and hopefully we'll catch you during the next broadcast. Hope you all have a great evening, a great afternoon, and a great night.